Hey guys, first video in a while, and this time it's going to be about Conan Exiles. I'm going to do a base tour, and just, really, that's about all it's going to be. Yeah, I guess because I'm bored. Anyway, I live here on Telith's Island in Quadrant H8. You can see H and 8 on this server that I'm playing on. And as you can see, Telith's Island is right here with Sanctuary Ruins. The middle is the Telith's Island marker, and Emmy's Cradle. And whenever you go up to Emmy's Cradle, I just discovered this, you can hear some like demonic whispering. That's what it says on the Wikipedia page, the wiki page for Conan Exiles, and it's true. I never noticed it, but I turned my speakers up really loud. But anyway, I actually start off right here at the Boundary Spillway. As you can see, my player blip. I'm starting at the top of my elevator. It takes a long time, as you can see. Anyway, you can see the stuff I've built here. I'm just gonna get right on with it. This is a good place to actually build. Good resources. And there's actually a greater bear that constantly spawns, along with 4 bear cubs. There's usually 4 bear cubs at all times on the island. The immediate surroundings are safe from hostiles until you slightly venture out. Then you get some wolves. There's my base in the background. Yeah, a bear. Covered bridge. I got this animal pen here. More bears. I have a few greater bears. No, I actually have 2 greater bears, and the rest of them are just regular. And here's that cradle I was talking about. You can't see any of the flowers that are here because I chose to go for low settings, because when I record I lag. So yeah, there's usually a flower. This mound right here is covered in flowers, and you hear that whispering. Here's my Abyss of Yog, another bridge, and off that way is the Pocket, which is a camp. It has 5 or 6 guys on there you can kill. Anyway, here's a tour of my actual base. Wheel of Pain. It's sort of a tower. It went through 1 iteration. I have a porch jutting out, and that little balcony up there is like Freya's new hovel. If anybody's familiar with this area, off in that direction you could probably see a little house where my little dot is in the middle of the screen. That's Freya's hovel. And anyway, this is her new location because I got her and trained her. I fancy myself a decorator. Not very good, but a decorator nonetheless. A lot of utilitarian stuff. It's not supposed to look really good. Just got some basic stuff here. It works really well for me. Everything's laid out really nicely. Easy to get to. Preservation boxes. A little bit of storage here, as you can see. Some other modules. A few thralls. And my bedroom and all that stuff is up here. Got a guard here. Thugra. Fireplace for some heat. Stove with a named thrall. Just a couple more modules up here, really. And here's Freya's new hovel, as I call it. See if I can zoom in. Yeah, there she is. Anyway, she's a pretty good thrall to have. She has 2700 HP. And she's a pretty good archer, apparently. And oh yeah, there's 2 more things I want to mention before I end this video. One of them is that other thrall I have here. She's really powerful. Delencia Snow Hunter. She spawns at Mounds of the Dead over here in B11. I can't remember which one of these huts that she spawns in, but she spawns there a lot. Anyway, she has, let's see, 4,050 HP, and this one spawned with a Star Metal Sword, which I upgraded for her. So, yeah, that works. And the second thing I wanted to mention is, if you choose Yogg, you're going to use bones to repair your. You're basically going to use bones to repair your what's that thing called? A cleaver? Yeah, the Yogg cleaver. And I have a lot of bones here, and I didn't kill a bunch of people to get this. I don't know if I invented a way or I just discovered something. Earlier in the video, I mentioned how you can get 4 bear cubs on here, on this island. What I do is I like to get all 4 of them and put them in my compost heap. And that's a fully grown bear that I didn't want. But when you put a bear cub in here, they'll die faster. Their expiration timer goes down a lot to 1 hour and 11 minutes. And when they die, they turn into a carcass. And when they turn into a carcass, you crush them in your fluid press right here. And that produces 10 bones apiece. So you pretty much thin out the population, and it's pretty much bear cub genocide. But it works if you're a follower of Yogg, or if you just want a lot of bone meal for your compost production. Anyway, this video is about 7 minutes long, so it's pretty dark, but I like how this looks here. One final look around of my place, I guess. Get a good view of it up here. Sort of see I have a pointy roof up there. Anyway, this is my Telith's Island base. There's one more thing that I wanted to mention that I thought of. This island, I said earlier in the very beginning that this place is good for resources, and by that I meant there's all kinds of trees, stones on the island itself, and there's a few coal nodes if that's what you want to use for your fuel for smelting. But you can just catch fish like I do. There's also a lot of iron. See these things these waypoints that I put here? There's really big iron deposits. You can get a couple thousand, maybe a few thousand. And they're dotted around this ridge line up here. There's also a place called the Pocket nearby. You can leave where I put my second bridge, turn right, and sprint there in about 1 minute flat. So anyway, that's really all I wanted to mention.